Alright, hello everyone, this is Dubstep, and I'm actually doing something kind of new here. It's not a live comm or just a regular comm, but it is a commentary in between games. Just give you a little background, the game I'm playing now is about 3 or 4 games after this game in particular, and this game was first try, no warm-ups. I like doing that a little bit more, and there are a couple reasons why I kind of chose this game. This is the first back to Karkand gameplay that I've had. I will get a couple more. Hopefully there will be a lot more. But you're gonna see this game and you're gonna say, "Oh, why would he choose this game? This game is terrible." And really, it does showcase my newbiness, my newbies, uh, by I guess really the beginning, the middle, and the end are all just terrible gameplay, but especially in the beginning, I do run around the map for a very long time without getting kills, which should help you guys see the map a lot more, and which was really what I was going for in the beginning. So I'm actually playing right now a different game, but I'll try and concentrate on the commentary as best I can. But it could become a new thing. I also have gained the Scar Service Star and a couple more like new attachments, which has really changed the way I've played with Scar, and I've put up like a lot better numbers. But that is enough about me. More into the game, and actually I think the most important thing I've ever really said, if I've ever compared games on this channel, I'm about to say right now, and that is comparing Modern Warfare 3 and Battlefield 3, and just saying I have had so much more fun playing Battlefield 3 after I stopped playing Modern Warfare 3 for who knows how long. And this is not there's no real bias in this. I'm bad at Battlefield. This is my first Battlefield that I've ever played, and I've played COD for a long time. So generically, I should be siding with Call of Duty, but the most important thing I can say is that while they're both frustrating, of course, there's a different type of frustration. In Battlefield, it's more of a frustration like you could have done so much better than you're already doing, like if you make a mistake or something. Whereas in COD, it's more like you're getting killed by unfair things that you can't stop, and that's not kind of fun. Whereas in Battlefield, even though you might be frustrated, it's more of a frustration that pushes you to try harder and make sure that you do better the next time. Whereas COD, you just like, I don't want to play this if it's not fair towards me. But that's the way I feel about it, and you'll see I do make a lot of decisions. I just got a double kill in the game I'm playing though. Big deal, big deal. So you'll see I make just a ton of mistakes in that game where I could have done so much better. In games I've played now, like I'll get into their spawn kind of, not really their spawn. There's not that much like spawn trapping or anything, but I'll get where there's just a large number of them, and maybe I'll take out 2, but I could have easily taken out like 3 or 4, and that might be a little bit frustrating, but it makes you want to make sure that you do better the next time, and that's why I like playing it more. So that's what I'm gonna say. That's my comparison of the week, I guess. I thought that was pretty well thought out, and it's a good thing to think about. It's kind of interesting, but yeah, I'll start talking about a little bit more about these maps in general, and I really like them. I love the way that just Battlefield inputs vehicle inputs is probably not the right word, but you don't just get 4 maps. You get the vehicles, the weapons, and the maps together, and it seems just so much more a complete package, and that's almost symbolism for the entire game itself, because you just get so much more for the same price as Call of Duty. I don't mean to be like I don't know, speaking on Call of Duty like that, but that's just kind of the way it is, and yeah. So the first thing I've noticed about the maps is that besides the actual vehicles, I love the F-35 that they put in. It's a jet, if you were wondering. But at least as far as TDM is concerned, the maps are much more open than other TDM maps. Like, I understand TDM is a much smaller version of the map itself. And these maps are pretty big. Well, like all Battlefield maps, I guess. But I mean, they're much more open. If you play the Gulf of Oman, if you have that one, that is a relatively huge map for a TDM map. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. Feel free to make your own assumptions or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry, I just put on a little infrared thing. It's kind of weird. But I do actually have a pretty good score. You'll notice, or you will have already noticed, that I've probably gotten about 10 or 15 assists so far. That's an exaggeration, but you know, it actually might be close to it. I'm not completely sure. But I actually do think I finished with a 137 KD, which is actually pretty low considering I had it around 2 or higher the entire game. I just kind of die, I think, 3 times in a row at the very end. So it was actually a pretty decent game. It could have been a lot better, and I do make those mistakes that you've seen. Here's another mistake, I think. Yeah. So, you know, wasn't too good of playing. I'm getting better. And yeah. Whoa. Double kill again. Oh, I love this game. So I'll make sure to I get a lot more Battlefield gameplay. Hopefully it'll be, I want to go back to doing more kind of vehicle stuff. I like the vehicles just so much in this game. That, you know, I'll see what I can do, but yeah. So that's my plans. Like I've said, seems like maybe like a million times already. I've got a pretty big like list of games I want to start playing and making videos of. I'll repeat them once more, even though I've done it like a million times already. But Uncharted 3, Need for Speed, The Run, and I think there's one more that I'm forgetting. Those will be coming soon, probably about Christmas. And yes, that's my plans. Thanks for watching. I'm going to leave you guys now and let you hear the game sound. We did win pretty handily, so there's a little spoiler alert. And yeah, so thanks for watching again, and goodbye.